Oh man, I can't wait. So let's get straight to the footage.
Sometimes I've been depressed before, like once.
Why?
Just like I was insecure about how I looked. It was crazy.
You got depressed over that?
Yeah,
I feel insecure about how I look every day, so I
I
feel
just
you.
didn't. I don't know. It just hit me all at one time.
When was this?
This is like 6 years ago.
You got depressed because of how you looked?
Yeah.
What'd you do to get out of that?
I just snapped out of it because this was stupid to even care.
What's wrong with how you look?
Nothing. That's how I got out of it.
That's good that you got. What did you think was wrong with how you looked?
I don't know, man. I was just too tall. Maybe I was too skinny. Maybe I just.
You are very tall, but I don't think that's a problem. I feel
I
like
just feel like I stood out for no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, you
but
do.
now I learn to accept it.
So let's go over some things that I tell you all the time. NBA players be having problems getting women. That's one of the common things that I say. Now, this is not necessarily about women. This is about his self-image. That would be one of the reasons why some of these dudes be having issues. He is 6'11". Y'all dudes be having like, oh man, I'm 5'8". I'm cooked. You're not cooked at 5'8". You're not cooked at 5'7". And I've seen 5'6" dudes get busy. I've seen short dudes get busy, man. And I've said that in other videos. But y'all be thinking y'all cook, right? Y'all be thinking if y'all was taller, things would be better. This dude is 6'11". He's as tall as it gets. And he is insecure about his height. Women love height. Guys think that it's super beneficial to be tall as a guy. A lot of guys wish they were taller. But Kevin Durant was pretty black pill at one point about being very tall. To me, this shows you people can be insecure about anything. And the funnier thing to me about all of this as far as Kevin Durant is I'm surprised he didn't mention his fucked up hair as far as how he never does his hair. I'm surprised he didn't mention how ashy he is because throughout his career, it seemed like he never gave a fuck about how he looked. Now we get here and he's saying in the middle of his career, not at the beginning, not right now, but in the middle of his career, after all the millions, which we'll talk about in a moment, this guy fell into a depression because of how he looked. He thought he stood out too much. He wanted to fit in. He'd be around small people like Drake and stuff like that, and he would rather be their height. But the thing about that is he wouldn't be around Drake if he wasn't 6'11" and in the NBA. But you look at it like you got hundreds of millions. You've made hundreds of millions. Most humans don't do that. He does not have to worry about money at all. When it comes to the craft that he does, he has gotten a lot of criticism, but he's faced that criticism head on. He's a champion. Nobody can take that away from him. And the one thing about him is two things, actually. Number one, he's had longevity at his peak. So he's been dominant for a very long time with no signs of slowing down. He's also overcame some crazy injuries, but he is one of the most dominant and just best basketball players of all time. Not just now, but of all time. So you would think that somebody like this has the world in their palm. And he still ends up not just depressed, but insecure about his looks.
You got depressed because of how you looked?
Yeah.
What'd you do to get out of that?
I just snapped out of it because this was stupid to even care.
What's wrong with how you look?
Nothing. That's how I got out of it.
Well, I feel like
I just feel like I stood out for no reason.
For no reason?
Yeah. Sometimes.
you
but
do.
now I learn to accept it.
How he beat it was by accepting it and by neutralizing it, saying nothing is wrong with me being tall. Nothing is wrong with me being tall. That is how he fixed his self-image. That is him giving you his testimony of how he fixed his self-image. Let me go over it one more time. He snapped out. He said he snapped out of it. The way he snapped out of it is by saying, yo, all this stuff that I'm saying is wrong is not really wrong. It's okay. It's fine. And he fully accepted the fact that he is tall and he may stand out, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what he did. That's his testimony. That's how he got over it. Now, this is the thing, and this is how come this video is not going to be 50 minutes or no shit like that. I understand that there are a few people who are going to take this. They're going to internalize it. They're going to use it. They're going to bookmark the video. They're going to use this shit as fuel and stuff. Like, there's very few people who are going to do that. If this bitch get 500 views, it might be one person. Outside of that, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to find ways to just shut all of this down. They're going to have every rebuttal in the book. They're going to be like, well, you know, there's such thing as too short and there's such thing as too tall. Well, he's in the NBA, so that probably gave him, you know, the foundation to not care. He's rich, so that gave him the foundation to not care. Let me tell you, there was a video I was going to react to, and I decided not to react to it because it was like, what value can I really give with this video? And it's just too morbid. It was a video of a black dude, and it was titled, I Hate Myself. And he has a bunch of content like that. And I was going, but I was like, I don't know what I could give people from this because it was just so severe that it's like when I listened to it, I was like, all I could tell cats to do is like get clinical help because ain't no manosphere shit doing nothing with that. Like the video was 2 years old and he did a video and he said, I hate myself. I just rewatched it. And he said that he, you know, what you call it, like he hated about 30% of himself or loved 30%, whatever. Like it was a split. He loved some of himself. He hated some of himself. He did a video like, when I clicked his channel, he did a video like 2 days before where it was like, I hate everything about myself. So it just got worse. But the reason I mention him is because the dude hates how he looks, but he has successful businesses. He's good on the money. He can actually run the businesses. He's actually getting money, but he hates himself. He hates how he looks. So there are two things about that. Number one, you know, when it comes to the money and stuff like that, there are regular people who are in the same situation who hate how they look and they got money and the money doesn't help them get over how they look. And the second thing that not only I have accepted when it comes to me telling any type of advice, but also, you know, even when I listen to Dude and his video and just other things like that, you can't save everybody. Some people are not savable. Some people don't want to be saved. Some people are very severe cases and they need help outside of what I can give. Because when it comes to insecurities like this, you know, there are different levels to how deep it is in you and how strong the conditioning is. Because the thing is, we gotta really understand that it's possibly two things, right? Number one, it's mental. And this is pretty much your thoughts from your conscious thoughts to your subconscious and all of that. And the thing about that, the conditioning could be as shallow as, you know, you could get over it in a couple weeks, or it could be deep as, you know, it might take you 4 years of work to get over it. So it could be very deep. But the other layer to that is when we get to talking about stuff like clinical depression and, you know, how you might have a chemical imbalance and things like that, and et cetera, there might be some biological factors that play into this that you just can't outthink. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I am not qualified to speak on that. I'm not qualified to tell you, oh man, go and take some gummy berries and fucking that'll cure. Like, this ain't no Dr. Sebi shit that we doing over here. Go and work with some psychiatrist or some shit like that, because that is outside of the scope of what YouTube and my channel can fucking do. It's just keeping it real. But let's reel it back because we went a little bit too extreme, but I just had to lay that out because some people, again, they're going to have all the excuses, right? They're going to have all the excuses, and some they might have really severe cases, but some you just on bullshit. But for the people who are more open-minded, who have these deficiencies, I'm here to provide you some proof that you can hold on to, that you can chew on, no diddy, stuff that you can use to motivate yourself to get out of this whole looksism shit. Because this is the thing. Not only do I know it's mental, but the other thing that I know is the reality that a lot of you don't see. That is how come I get on here and I talk about, because these guys, you already got society telling you one thing. You get online into these spaces and you have these coaches reinforcing some of those beliefs and myths that have been debunked from what I've seen in real life, reality. Oh, broke dudes don't deserve no pussy. All these chicks' baby dads is broke. They be having kids with these broke ass niggas. The proof is you seeing them complain about how broke their baby dad was, but they love that motherfucker when he was all in that pussy. I know broke dudes who have made careers getting women. Oh, if you overweight, she not gonna fuck with you. Da 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 da. You gotta be ripped. You gotta look smacks your body. You gotta get in the gym. No, the fuck you don't. There's fat niggas out here hitting BBL butt who work regular jobs. If you in a certain age bracket, the bar is so low. If you got a crib and a car, it's like you are so fucking golden when it comes to these bitches. But I know plenty of fat dudes who is not rich who have slayed hoes. Some of them do have a bag, still slay hoes. I always say it, man. I put a vid on here with a big dude who had a bad chick. Dudes made every excuse in the world on why he pulled a bad chick and tried to discredit him. But also, when it comes to short dudes, I did videos about short dudes. I've seen short dudes get way more chicks than I've ever gonna get in my life, ever. I keep it real. One of the most bitch gettingest dudes who I really don't like, one of the most bitch gettingest dudes I've met in my life is short as fuck. He is short as fuck. He is absolutely short. And the thing is, I've seen these things enough for me to understand and say confidently that if you aren't getting women, it's not because of these things. You can overcome these things. Every single person can overcome these things. Because I have even seen dudes that look like wax Halloween masks have confidence through the roof and get 7 baby moms, dog. I've seen this shit, dog. So it's like I was listening to a lot of these guys for years, and I'm like, a lot of the content is cool, but it doesn't reflect reality. Nobody is talking about reality. And the reason nobody is talking about reality is because motherfuckers be dweebs and they never had no cool friends. They never been around no real niggas. Like, that's just, they not even social. They not around anybody. They don't experience some of these things themselves. Niggas will tell you that you gotta smash 50 chicks just to be good with women. But then get a girlfriend after fucking with so many chicks off of sugar baby sites, but get a girlfriend, and then they not fucking a girlfriend when they get with her. They not fucking a girlfriend. They have committed to a relationship without having sex. The man told you a million times, women are the gatekeepers of sex, we're the gatekeepers to relationship, and this motherfucker done open the gates to a relationship without getting sex. But he told you you need to fuck 50 bitches, and you believed him. And this motherfucker's telling you just like him, motherfuckers just like him, that you need to get all this money to get one girl, just to get one girl, and that's not the fucking case. One girl that you like or one girl to like you, that's not the fucking case. And I'm trying to spread that message trying to get that into your head. But listen, if you don't want to believe it, that's fine. I'm not about to argue with you, not about to debate with you. Keep doing that shit. Keep listening to them niggas. I'm done.